Hi, this is Tina from Cafe Crop. Thank you for joining us for this fun project where we're going to make a favor that you could use for any occasion. Since it's almost Thanksgiving right now, we're going to go ahead and make a Thanksgiving favor bag, treat bag. And it's just a real fun treat bag, and you can fill it with whatever kind of fun, crunchy, munchy mix that you like. So you can make it up. We happen to use bagels and pretzels and some trail mix, so there's a little bit of chocolate and raisins and peanuts in there, but you fill it with whatever you want. So let's get started. We're going to start with our pieces, of course. We're just using a traditional plastic bag that's used for treats, and you can find that in usually in a Wilton section of a craft store. And then we've got our pieces that we're going to use to make our bag topper. We've got the square, the pieces for our saying, and then we have some leaves that we punched out. So this is what we're going to do. Let's start with the sizes here. So our main square is going to be 4 by 4, and this is going to be the top that goes on right on the top of this bag when we fold it in half. And then in addition to that, so that's our main piece, we are also using 2 circles that we cut out, and for these, if you can look closely here, hopefully you can see this cool dotted edge. It's almost like a little stitched edge on these. And for these we use some dies from Jillian Vance Designs. These are her polka dot circles, and they worked great. And the sizes on these, we use a 3 5/8 inch circle for the backing one, and a 2-inch circle. So you can use whatever circles you have, but you can always check out JillianVanceDesign.com to see her products. We really like using her stamps and dies. So those are our pieces there. And then for our leaves, I use the Tim Holtz Sizzix punch that punches out this shape leaf, and just use some scraps of green paper to punch out our leaves. And in this case, I used 5, so I used a couple different papers and to put those together. So let's get started here. We're going to start by taking our 2 circles, and I'm going to just ink them. I used gather twigs, and I'm just going to lightly ink around the edge just to highlight it here. Fast and easy, nothing fancy. Don't even need paper to ink on, because we're just wanting to touch that edge to make it stand out a little bit more. Then we're also going to get this folded in half, which I scored at halfway, so since it's 4 inches across, I scored it at the 2-inch mark. And let's go ahead and add some adhesive on the back of here and pop that on here. Now we used the Happy Thanksgiving that we had, and this is from an Inky Antics stamp set. And if you notice, this is stamped towards the top of the circle instead of being kind of centered. Now, because of the way Thanksgiving fits, it fits this way in this particular one, but you might have a different one and think, oh, I'll stamp it in the middle. But if you do that, you won't have room to put the leaves on. So what we're going to do with the leaves is we're just going to take them and we're just going to crumple them up. So if you're upset, angry, it's a good way, just crumple that up, and that'll give us some extra texture on those leaves. And all we're going to do for this is take our glue and put it on the back of the leaves and put them down. Now, in order to layer them, I would put them in some different spots, not put them down like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but layer them in a couple different directions so that we have some leaves overlapping others and not all of them in the same spot. Maybe I'll twist this one just a little bit, and I'm just using some white craft glue. I like the Scotch Quick Dry in my fine line bottle because I love the way that looks and how easily it dries. And then we're just going to attach this right onto our topper, and we don't need to worry about it being, whether it's hanging over. You probably want to hang it over just a little bit on the top and bottom. And we have our bag of snack mix here, so I've already got it filled. Just going to fold over that top edge, put it on top of here, so however full you have your bag, just want it to come down to that, and take a stapler and pop a staple in both sides. I'm going to try and tuck this a little bit under here. And I could have done it before putting this on. And there we have our finished treat bag. So it's quick and easy and something you could do for any occasion. You could put Christmas, birthday, Valentine's, whatever occasion you might have some people coming over and needing to just have a little treat for them. Here you go. Thanks for stopping in today and checking out this video. Be sure to follow us here on YouTube as well as on Facebook. You can find us at Cafe Crop, C-A-F-E-C-R-O-P. We look forward to seeing you again next week.